I'm so far over the top with Anna Christine, that I have to slow myself down in my protection of her with other people, because when you finally get relief, somebody says, the universe, God, whomever says, here you go. What's that worth? I mean, the two commodities, right? Time and money. It's worth it all. Nothing will stop me from making her happy or protecting her. Nothing.
Let's go back to late 2020, 21. Who was Jason?
Right out of the gate, Jason didn't know who Jason was. Jason had been extremely successful and worked hard and was a lot of things to a lot of people. I had a beautiful home, I had plenty of money, and I was really blacked out. I was super depressed and sad, but I was also angry, and I didn't have a father, and I didn't have a mother. I didn't have anyone in my life to tell me it's gonna be okay. I spent a lot of nights by myself with my dog Anna. I was convinced that this is how JasonCaley is going to move forward. I'm going to be a father, to my children, a grandfather, and the last thing that I wanted to do was to have any emotional tie to any other human being on the planet. And then here come Anna. This is probably one of the best days of my life. I went to the same barber for 30 some years, and COVID hits, whatever, and it became very challenging to get in there. So I went to Sports Clips to get a haircut. No app, no appointment, no nothing, and it's like random. You're sitting there and you wait, and like somebody the next stylist comes up and says, Jason, and it was Anna. So she cut my hair. We talked, about whatever. So I come back, and the randomness of her pulling my name again happened again, and it happened again. The fact that she pulled my ticket, and it can't be planned, 4, 5 times, 6 times, it was crazy. Fast forward, I'm with my buddy, and I'm like, man, I'm just gonna call this girl. So I called the store, and I'm like, is Anna there? And they're like, yeah, she's with a client. She'll have to call you back. She called back, and she's like, hey, it's Anna. And I'm like, hey, Anna. I'm so nervous. I'm so scared. I don't know what to say or what to do, but now what? I'm like, and I'm sure I stuttered, and I have no idea, but I'm like, hey, would you ever want to? And she kind of cuts me off like, yeah, I would. And I'm like, oh, okay. And then the real now what happens, I was expecting her to say, well, I don't know. I go, okay, well, this is my cell number, and whenever you're ready, and just let me know. And she's like, well, I get off at 5. I'm like, oh my God. So
walk me through JasonCaley first date.
Oh, the first date, I completely crapped the bed. I don't know how many ounces are in a bottle of cologne, but if there's 8, I put on 7. Completely over-gelled my hair, whitening my teeth. I mean, it was just, I didn't know. We met at 3rd Street Social in Lee Summit. We just hung out. It was super natural. And then, I don't know if this was our 2nd date or our 3rd date. I love to cook. And I'm like, hey, let me make you dinner, and I'll come over and I'll make dinner. She's like, well, my place is kind of, because of my roommates. Well, come to find out, it was her mom and dad. I'm like, oh, that's a fun fact. We went to a nice little deal in Independence, like a hotel thing, but I brought Annabelle, my dog. This is Annabelle. It's kind of like, hey, I got to bring my kid, She's like, well, that's fine. Not only was it fine, it was incredible. Anna Christine, my wife, accepted her instantly. And that probably, because this is prior to her meeting my son, was probably the deal closer with me. Maybe the pro tip of the day is to, for those of you that are here that are single, is to find an Anna. I think that this was kind of her leading to an I love you, but what stumped me was she goes, are we exclusive? I didn't even know what that meant. I go, well, I am. I don't know. She's like, well, I am. I think that was her way of going I love you. I used to say red light, green light, and she said green light. And so we kind of like, we flirted with that word for a while, you know? After our relationship built, she started nesting me, you know, like, oh, hey, I got you some contact solution, and here's a toothbrush, I got you some pajama pants, and next thing you know, I'm like, what the hell is happening? But I love it. Whatever chips I did have, all win.
Anna came to us and said, I think I found the one. She was adamant about it, and I said, well, tell me why. He treats me like you treat mama. And I said, enough said, done.
You've quickly become one of my best friends, and Craig Lafferty is an amazing man, and he's a big reason why I'm sitting here. And thank you for what you and Mama have done for Anna and I and our friendship and our love. And just want to say thank you. And I don't know, like, you know, if this is even going to make it or not, but I'm sure that I whipped your ass yesterday at golf. So, which is kind of normal for you.
Yeah. Yeah,
I'm
right. Yeah, we'll
is,
see.
Is that well, you got to remember though, this is at the what? This is at the reception.
I know.
So,
I know.
You know, it's like Back to the Future. I love you.
I love you too.
Yeah.
Welcome to the family.
I love the fact that she leaves me notes in my backpack that I find, telling me how much she loves me and how our family's so proud of me. I love that when I get my toothbrush charger out, there's a note, or I come home from an 80, thank you, from an 80-hour, I'm gonna take this off, from an 80-hour week, that on her door is a sticky note. With this job, I will run hard and work hard, and without her, zero chance. There's no way. She knows how fulfilling it is to me to do what I'm doing. She knows I could go do more things to do this more, but I love what I do because of the independent dealer, and I grow relationships, and she's become a household name of the unicorn, and she supports me in it. I know it's hard on her. I know it's hard. You asked me what I love about Anna. I don't think you have enough film. I don't think the room has enough alcohol to even listen to me talk. It's the little things, right? What's my promise to my wife? To do what she did for me, and that is to accept her and love her and to give her the life that as best I can with the cards I'm dealt, to thrive and not survive. I want her to sleep. I want her to rest. I want her to know that I got you. Not the best answer, but that's what I want for her. I want her to know that I got you. There's a lot of people that are at the wedding, and there's a lot of people that are not. And there's a lot of people that couldn't make it. This is the 1%, this is the circle. The guy interviewing me, David, has asked me, like, if you could describe Anna in one word, you know, what did she bring you that you didn't have? And the answer is relief. But there's one more thing. Anna brings me fun, and we like to have fun. And we're gonna have some fun. I wanna thank Craig and Sarah, the entire Lafferty family, the Rutherford family, and the extensions. I wanna thank Jack and Sarah, all of the people in the room, my best friends, Anna's friends, everybody. I've probably been to 100, 200 weddings, stood in probably 30 of them, and I've been in people's bedrooms and living rooms whenever those weddings broke and failed. And it's this big circle, but tonight and today in this wedding, this is the real deal. This is real. This is real. If you want to give JasonCaley a wedding gift, exalt that beautiful woman, man, because she deserves every piece of it. So with that, if you have any more questions, I'll take them, but I'm ready to rock and have some fun.